2022, definitely better.
Yes, I mean, people have heard me gush about most of the movies in 2022. All right, let's set the scene for 2022. Your top grossing film of the year is Top Gun Maverick. Obviously, should be that. Black Panther Wakanda Forever, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, Avatar Way of Water, Jurassic World Dominion. How the fuck are we soft rebooting that movie 3 years after the last one came out? Minions Rise of Gru, The Batman, Thor Love and Thunder, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, Black Adam. Again, pandemic really took away any original movie being able to like fight for a place here. It's all franchise shit.
Yeah. Where are all the good movies? There's a lot of good movies.
I mean, there are good movies in that list. There are two extreme. There are two extremely good movies in that list, but there's also
there's
a lot of
shitty ones.
But then there's a lot of meh as well.
So the Oscars, Everything Everywhere All at Once is the first sci-fi movie to win Best Picture.
Good movie.
Only the third movie in history to get 3 of the 4 acting categories. The only other 2 to do it: A Streetcar Named Desire and Network. And the funny thing is, A Streetcar Named Desire, one person you think would have won,
Marlon Brando.
Yeah, Marlon Brando is the one person that did not win it. So,
I've seen clips of Brando in interviews recently. What a twat! Just what a fucking douchebag.
At what point in his career?
He's older. He's older.
Oh yeah, he's a huge dick when he's older. Yeah.
It's just one of those. If you like Marlon Brando, don't look up more about Marlon Brando. Just watch his movies.
Definitely not.
Because you will be heartbroken. He's just a prick.
Once he's like into Godfather, and after that, he's a huge asshole. Yeah.
Huge prick.
Actually, even in the 50s, he's already problematic. But actually, I believe he lost to. I don't know if he's your favorite actor of all time. One of your.
Humphrey Bogart.
Yeah. Or African Queen.
Dude, you know how much I love fucking Bogey. Humphrey Bogart's awesome.
And then all 5 Best Actor nominees were first-time nominees.
That's great.
Also fun to see. And then, first Asian to win Best Actress.
Michelle Yeoh.
Yep.
I don't believe in a god, but if you could make me believe in a god, I would believe Michelle Yeoh's proof of a god. That's how much I love Michelle Yeoh. I've been in love with Michelle Yeoh since I was a child. I just every time I see Michelle Yeoh, I get excited. I'm like, yes, fucking love Michelle Yeoh.
So technical changes. There's going to be a running theme for mine.
Okay, animated feature. What wins that category? I cannot recall.
Pinocchio, Guillermo del Toro.
I have not seen that film, so I can't argue enough. I just think
good.
I love Turning Red, and I think it's a wildly underrated movie. I think it's a very heartfelt movie that tells a much bigger story. So
it's definitely like Guillermo del Toro stylish.
Sure. Again, I've not seen it. I'm not shitting on it. It's just I think Turning Red doesn't get the credit it deserves for being such a heartfelt immigrant story. It's just always seen as this like teenage drama. Oh, the period drama. I'm like, no, it's not. It's not that. It's truly, what does it mean to be a first-gen immigrant in this world?
I think Pinocchio deserves the win.
But that was one I had nominations.
Although I should say I haven't seen in Boots, so
can tell you from having to watch part of it as one of the last days of my job.
Yeah, I could have guessed that it was a joke because I know it's not good.
No. Cinematography. I don't know if it deserves a win, but I like a nomination for Top Gun Maverick. I think the cinematography in that is tremendous.
That's one I have down, and the other one I have down is for the Batman.
The Batman got no fucking love.
I know. That's my running theme here. It did not
I
get any.
love the idea that the Batman is being championed by the fan of the person who's not nearly as much of a Batman devotee right now. I
Yeah,
love that. The Batman's wildly underrated as a film. It just came out at a weird time, didn't get the love it deserved, and it's incredible. Batman is an
yeah.
incredible film. Adapted screenplay, I would have liked to see a nomination for the Batman.
I wouldn't hate that. Trying to let me see what actually got it. All Quiet on the Western Front. I don't know why Glass Onion got one. Don't. It doesn't make sense.
Netflix money.
Living. Top Gun Maverick. I agree with that. And then Women Talking one. Yeah, I mean, I would have taken out Glass Onion.
That was the one I
Without
thought
that.
about. I was just like, I don't recall that movie being all that great.
He's Joker at best.
I haven't watched the whole thing. That's why I'm saying I don't recall because I've watched pieces of it.
Knives Out is fine.
Knives Out was certainly I got hipster vibes off of where I just went. I liked Knives Out, but I didn't watch it at first, and then everyone just thought Knives Out was this incredible movie. I'm like, it's fine. It's nothing special. It's fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a fun. Knives Out, the original Knives Out, is a fun little movie. That's what I would say it is.
Yeah, exactly.
And then for it to become this whole like Knives Out so fucking incredible, I'm like, okay, let's calm down.
Yeah. So other categories for the Batman that I think it deserves nominations for: art direction and score.
Both are worthy. Both are worthy.
And then I think a nomination and win for makeup or Talk to Me, the horror movie. I know I champion that.
I'm gonna write that down.
Which you have not seen.
Would you like to know, our audience members, would you like to know how much he has championed this movie? He has bypassed me and then went to the boss and texted my wife and said, I really need you to get Evan to watch this movie.
Yeah. I might force you to watch it when we have a movie with cousins.
I'm fine with that, as long as we can also watch a family classic.
It's a nice breezy 90 minutes, I'm pretty sure.
Alright. I'm not against it. I want to make it very clear. I've never been against watching the movie. You have championed it so much that it's now become a joke at this point. Like, Dylan's going to make me watch that movie.
Yeah, and then I also have a note down here about this. Less than 10 horror nominations for makeup and 10 horror nominations since an American Werewolf in London created the category.
So fucking dumb. It's just dumb.
And that just doesn't make sense. Like, horror pretty much is the makeup category.
Well, again, I think we were redoing when we were looking at the 90s specifically. I went back a couple of years just to see trends a little bit. It's fucking period piece dramas that the Academy was just jizzing
They love it.
Just jizzing themselves all over for. We're just dominating those. And I
just don't.
I know, but there are some that it's just like they're not doing anything new. They're not doing anything that you haven't seen, and it's a lesser version. And there's something out here that's doing something really cool, really unique, very interesting, that's far more impressive. Why is it constantly period piece bullshit?
And then the other one I have down, original screenplay nomination for Talk to Me. So,
okay.
So 2 running themes. Bigger categories. You got the Daniel Kwan and Daniel Scheinert winning for director for Everything Everywhere.
Okay.
Actor, Brendan Fraser. I'll say it correctly. Winning for The Whale.
I feel like that's the biggest win of your movie loving career. That's like,
I'm so glad he won. It's so great.
You have been in love with the fucking Mummy since you were a child. That's your like, I told all of you. I knew it. He's your Michael Keaton. Michael Keaton's been my guy since I was a child where I went, this man does not get enough respect. And he's finally getting respect.
The thing is, like,
Brendan Fraser's yours.
I would have been completely fine with him or Colin Farrell winning because I have loved both them for so long.
You've been a
So like
very big Colin Farrell supporter as well.
Michelle Yeoh winning for Everything Everywhere, supporting actor, Ki Kwan winning for Everything Everywhere.
Fuck yeah.
Obviously, like the pinnacle of the night. It's like the greatest moment of the night
I
is
got
when Harrison Ford announced it.
yes.
Um,
I knew what. See, that is a gamble that paid off. That was a
yes.
gamble that they went. It's
I wouldn't even say it's a gamble because he swept the entire award season.
yes, but it's one of those that it's not. It's the reverse of the Chadwick Boseman, where someone
Yeah,
went,
that's true.
"I'm gonna make this happen. I'm gonna will this into existence." Especially, I'm getting tears in my eyes just thinking about it because Harrison Ford's exterior publicly for like 40 years has been just so gruff and not give a fuck. And unless you get him like really nostalgic about something, he's always just like, who fucking cares? And to see the utter joy in that man's face, to give the approval to Ki Kwan on a win, glorious. It's true emotion. It really is.
And then Jamie Lee Curtis wins for Everything Everywhere. That's the one thing I would change. I think the wrong actress wins for Everything Everywhere. All supporting actress, I would have given it to Stephanie.
What part does she play?
Daughter.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
I think the Jamie Lee Curtis, she's good in it, but like that feels way more like a lifetime achievement award than it does a supporting actress award. In
Yeah.
that sense, it's kind of a shame because Stephanie Shu in that movie is like
She's a linchpin
for
of that
one,
film.
exactly. She's like center of the film. Like without her, the movie doesn't work.
Yeah.
So
Well,
yeah,
also,
I would have given it to her.
what's funny is when you say the movie doesn't work without her, beyond just her performance, the way she's doing things allows you to accept the bonkers tone of the whole movie. And if she doesn't nail that, the whole rest of the movie just becomes this like cult movie, essentially. It becomes this thing where you just go, like, a niche audience gets it, and they're like, God, did you ever see that sci-fi movie, Everything Everywhere All at Once? Without her performance, yeah, you're right. It's just, the whole thing turns into kind of a schlock of silly stuff that doesn't work.
Yeah. She's like, her range in that movie is incredible.
Yes.
And then just
and
a
the
couple
question,
shout-outs.
and the question is she going to be able to do anything that...
In Fall Guy.
She was, and I was very happy to see that. But again, she's not playing. She played a pretty small part in that.
Yeah,
I'm
sure she'll be.
I want her to
I'm
be.
sure she'll be fine.
I want her to be able to get some bigger stuff out of it. She's a tremendous actress.
Just a couple of shout-outs. Tom Cruise in Maverick. I would have loved to see that. I understand why he wasn't. But
I don't understand that at all. Deserved it. It's the man.
Robert Pattinson in the Batman. Would have loved to see it, but I understand why.
Mm-hmm.
Sophie Wilde, who lead and talk to me. A goth in X horror movie.
Yep. I haven't seen it, but I know of it. I know plenty of it.
She plays dual roles in it. Is incredible. She plays an old woman and a lead in it. Like, incredible. It's great in that movie. I also said this earlier. Zoe Saldana never gets the credit she deserves for Avatar.
I could see it. But again, it becomes the mocap conversation. They don't understand how to do mocap.
Yep. And then Paul Dano, I said for supporting actor, either for The Fabelmans or for The Batman, who got nominated. And then Glenn Powell for Top Gun Maverick.
I would have said,
or
I also could have saw Miles Teller in that as well. Miles Teller's incredible in that movie. I wanted to put Glenn Powell in somehow, as I couldn't figure it out.
Glenn Powell is just charisma.
I mean, I told you we had this conversation on the show. He's one of the few people I think could actually make the movie star thing work, where you could go,
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna
no,
watch
he
this
is
because
making it work.
because
He is
I
making it
watch
work.
movies because Glenn Powell's in them.
Yes, making it work at this moment. Like Twisters was a hit because of him.
Mm-hmm.
I fully believe that.
Oh, I agree
Oh,
wholeheartedly.
and then one more. Charin from RRR. I don't know if you've seen
I don't even know what the fuck
the
that
Hollywood
is.
movie. It's on Netflix. Oh, that movie's fucking absolutely bonkers. It's wild.
I'll
It's
be the
great.
first to admit I have yet to watch a Bollywood movie. The things that
I
people,
that's
what people market to me to try to get me to watch a Bollywood movie is not something that appeals to me.
okay. So RRR is the only Bollywood movie I've ever seen, and I would say first off, wouldn't you would watch it in English, which I would say is a but
Yeah.
best way I would describe it is two superheroes fighting. Oh no, two demigods going at it, fighting like lions and tigers.
What
It's
the fuck are you talking about?
absolutely insane. And then you have like it's just absolutely
The
it's
fuck are you
insanity.
talking about right now?
And then they're going up against like the whole British monarchy in India.
What?
It's crazy.
Oh my
Yeah,
god. Okay.
it's insanity. It's
Okay.
like no, it's crazy. Like you have like them picking up motorcycles at one point, just like with ease and throwing them. It's crazy. But it's great.
Sounds like it.
It's bonkers. And then best picture, Everything Everywhere All at Once win. Other nominees were Elvis, All Quiet on the West Front, and Sheeran, The Fablemans, Top Gun Maverick, Avatar: Way of Water, Star, Triangle of Sadness, and
I have two changes.
Twilight.
I take out Avatar: The Way of Water and I put in the Batman.
Okay.
I don't think Way of the Water is that good. It's way better than the original Avatar. I just don't think it's best picture worthy. And since watching it, I'm very impressed by it. I still think Top Gun Maverick's better than ever. I would have Top Gun
So,
Maverick win. That would have been me.
okay, yeah. I mean, I love Top Gun Maverick, so I get it.
Top Gun Maverick's fucking good. Do you know how
I
good you have
have
to be to have the truest representation of a Batman character on screen ever? And it's an incredible film, and it's my number 2 movie of the year. Do you know how
yeah.
incredible of a movie you have to be for that standard? Come on.
I mean, I had 3 changes. I like women talking, but it's more of like a I don't know, it just didn't really connect with me all that much. Obviously, I'm not like the demographic for it either.
Sure.
Just like this religious sect, and it's them breaking off. Just the women of the group breaking off, talking about breaking off of the sect, going off on their own. It was fine. Really good ensemble cast, but yeah, I hated Elvis. Despise that movie. I would have taken those 2 out, and Triangle of Sadness. I didn't really love all that much. I kind of had that movie too hyped up for me,
Okay.
so it was real letdown. Replace that with Talk to Me, RRR, and the Batman.
Okay. Yeah, I've never seen Elvis, and I've never gotten a good
Oh
vibe off of
my
Austin
god,
Butler ever. And I don't think I ever want to see Austin Butler in a movie I want to see.
he's the one good thing about that movie, but like I'm so glad he didn't win Best Actor, 'cause it does feel like it feels like a kid doing a like
a caricature of a.
Yeah, like playing like someone doing like an impression of their dad or something, you know?
Okay.
Like it but like I get it. Like he's good in the movie, but overall I hated that movie.
I just
So
I I haven't seen it, so I can't judge it off its merits. I want to make that very clear. It just feels like an outward perspective. There's just like this giant machine that's trying to make Austin Butler like a thing, and I'm not here for it, and I don't care.
yeah, yeah. I could see that.
And that's where I just
Trying to make
go.
him a movie star.
He
Yeah.
he kind of gives me the ick. I think that's the way it is. He gives me the ick, and I don't need that. I don't need that.
Yeah. Favorite movie? That's a tough choice for me.
It's a huge choice for me as well, but I
Got
already
Top
said
Gun
it.
Maverick.
I already said it, so it's Top Gun
Got
Maverick.
Top Gun Maverick, Batman, and got Talk to Me.
That's a big trifecta for you. That's a big
Yeah.
choice. I think it's got to be Talk to Me
I
though.
think it is Talk to Me for me.
It's got to be Talk to Me for you. It has to be.
I would have to look at my actual top
That
100.
that
but I
is
think
that
Talk
movie.
to Me-
That movie is being like you discussed that movie so much. I truly believe it could be your favorite movie.
No, it's not that. But it is definitely like it's in my top 100. We'll see it.
I
We'll
mean,
talk about it.
the two choices that
So-
I just was going between Top Gun Maverick and the Batman are in my top 100, and I can tell you they're not near the bottom.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it would be Talk to Me. So.
Yeah, 2022 was a good year for some stuff,
Yeah.
man.
I
Good
actually
year.
would say 2022 is probably the best year in of movies of like this like century so far.
Wow.
Maybe
2014 was really strong. We really like 2014.
I I just like all those movies. I don't know. I would say I don't know. 2022's got
Well,
like
it's
a lot of heavy hitters.
So here's my issue. It's what you said before of the movies I watch. Now,
Sure.
I'm the popcorn. I'm more of the blockbuster popcorn style movie watcher, far more than the Academy, watcher. And this year also gives me one of the most overrated movies I think I've ever seen, which is Black Panther: Wakanda Forever.
The movie.
Is a mess. Movie's a mess, and the fact that people wanted to tell me it was some great epic, I wasn't here for.
Yeah.
Thor: Love and Thunder fucking sucks and is a textbook way to misuse a talent.
I would agree with that. That movie did suck.
Black Adam was a huge disappointment. And they're like,
I
hey,
saw that movie.
it's not good. And the thing is, that was hyped up for years and years and years. And for it to become this, like, weird... It's just like, everything about that movie says this guy fucking sucks, but it's The Rock, so he has to be the good guy in the end, but he's not really all that good. It's just like, fuck off. And like Jurassic World Dominion, that movie's not good. I didn't even watch Sonic the Hedgehog 2 because I knew it wasn't going to be good. And you know my love for the character Sonic the Hedgehog. Like, you know how much I love that character and that genre, but I just can't bring myself to watch it because I'm like, no, it's going to suck. I know it was. That's 2022 though. Let's move it to 2023.